Very good morning to you all, children. After a long time again we are back. I have explained you of Act 1 Scene 2 till line number 61, and now I am going to explain from line number 62 to 86. As I have explained you about the three suitors who have come. The first one was Prince of Naples, Napoleon Prince. Second was County Palatine, and third was French Lord Monsieur Le Bon. Now the remaining three we will study today. That is first the Falconbridge, the young Baron of England. Second, Scottish Lord. And third, the Duke of Saxony-Neville. Now see, first Nerissa says, "What say you then to Falconbridge, the young Baron of England?" She asks Portia, "What about the young Baron of England, Falconbridge?" So Portia says, "You know I say nothing to him, for he understands not me nor I him." Portia says, "You know I can say nothing of him because he does not understand me, neither do I understand him." Why she says so? He had neither Latin, French nor Italian, and you will come into the court and swear that I have a poor pennyworth in the English, because he was an Englishman. He did not know Latin nor French, nor he was knowing Italian, and Portia's English was very poor. So she told Nerissa, "You know my English is not good, and this person only knows English, so it will be like so difficult to understand him and for him to understand me. He is a proper man's picture, but alas, who can converse with a dumb show?" She says, "He has the appearance of a handsome man, but who can talk to a man without words? But he will be without words. I think he bought his doublet in Italy." Now she says to her, "How oddly he is suited." She says that see his appearance, it looks so like strange. "I think he brought his doublet in Italy, his round hose in France, his bonnet in Germany, and his behavior everywhere." She says, "I feel like I think he bought his jacket in Italy, his trousers in France, his cap in Germany, and his manners from everywhere." Means his dress was so strange. He was strangely dressed. He was looking so weird. It was appearing like that he has bought his appearance from different nook and corners. Like his jacket was seeming to be of Italy, his trousers were seeming to be of France, his cap was looking as it is from Germany, and his manners, means his behavior, was seeming from everywhere. So this way Portia described the young Baron of England. Now see next. Now Nerissa says, "What think you of the Scottish Lord, his neighbour?" Now Scottish Lord is the neighbour of the young Baron of England. Portia says that he had a neighbourly charity in him. Portia says he has love for his neighbour, for he borrowed a box of the ear of the Englishman, and swore he would pay him again when he was able, as because he received a blow on his face from the Englishman, and swore that he would return it when he was able to do so." It means that he has received a look, means his appearance, his look is same as Englishman, as she feel that he has borrowed that from the Englishman and will return it when he will go back. It is like that. Then she says, "He would I think the Frenchman became his surety and sealed under for another." She says, "I think the Frenchman guaranteed that the Scottish Lord would repay his debt, and signed his name underneath the Scotsman's signature on the bond as a guarantee for a friend." I feel like this the Frenchman guaranteed that the Scottish Lord would repay his debt and signed his name underneath, like he is a guarantor for the Scottish man. Like that she feel like Scottish lord has nothing of his own. He has borrowed it from the Englishman, all the look from the Frenchman, and as it feel like the Frenchman has signed as a guarantor for the Scottish lord. Then Nerissa says, "How like you the young German, the Duke of Saxony-Neville?" Now the last one, the Duke of Saxony-Neville. So Portia says, "Why, very wildly in the morning when he is sober, and most wildly in the afternoon when he is drunk." Portia says he is terrible in the morning when he is sober, but worst in the afternoon. In the morning he is terrible, but when he is sober, but worst in the afternoon. When he is drunk, and mostly when he is worst, when he is fully drunk. When he is best, he is little worse than a man, and when he is at his best, he is worse than a man, and when he is worst, he is little better than a beast, and when he is at his worst, he is not better than a beast. And the worst fall that ever fell, I hope I shall make shift to go without him. She says, if the worst thing that could happen should happen, I shall not accept him. I said it is definitely that I am not going to accept. Means directly she has rejected the Duke of Saxony nephew, and the reason that he was a big drunkard, and he was worse. He was really very terrible in the morning. Afternoon he was worst, and when he is at his worst condition, then he is he is worse than a man, but he is at his worst and he is not better than a beast. Like his condition was really like an animal, like a beast, and he was not having a proper figure or a proper feature of a man. So overall you have seen that Portia did not like any one of the suitor. Few she has described like they are perfect as a man, but they have certain, or they have some kind of negativity, some kind of weakness, or some kind of negativity she has that she cannot able to tolerate them. So overall she rejected all the 6 suitors. So I hope all the 6 suitors now you are clear with. So write down the points of the 6 suitors, the main point, so that it can be easy for you. Thank you.